The content on this channel has been created for adults. If you're not at least 13 years of age or older, then please do not watch this content. Sorry, dude. Come back when you're 13. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Off Tap Life. Always a pleasure to be rocking and rolling with all you beautiful people around the globe. We are back with another one, and this is a reaction request from Derek Pavey. Derek wants to hear Supertramp. The name of the song is Rudy. And I was trying to find like an official video or something like that. I couldn't find an official video. It's just like a bunch of people made their own videos kind of situation, or just the audio. So I found this one though, because it seems like everyone's using like bits from live performances and things. So this one looks like it's the most recent. This is from 2010, and this was live in the Lanxess Arena in Cologne. So I thought maybe we'll try this version here, you know. So Supertramp Rudy, we're gonna go ahead and dive in right now. For me and all of you, and guys, I hope you're having, by the way, just having a safe and you know, fun-filled holiday season thus far. And yeah, guys, I just want you guys to just please be safe out there. There's still a pandemic, even though there's talks of this vaccine and all this stuff that is still maybe months away for a lot of people around the world to actually receive it. So, you know, please don't become complacent. Yeah, just stay on guard. So, all right, let's go ahead and dive into this right now. Supertramp Rudy, let's get it. Wow. Gotta appreciate those freaking fingers there working their magic on those keyboard, you know, keys there, man. Like that is I told you guys a million times, you give me some acoustic piano action any day of the week, you start a song out with that, and dude is not just playing the piano. I mean, he's working the piano. Come on, man. You already got me hooked, man. Sounds so good. Wow. You know, I like when you can hear a band that has obviously, been performing for a long period of time. You can really hear just how effortless every single thing they do, whether it's the playing of the, piano, like in this instance, or the vocals, every component, everything that makes up the band, the group, you can hear just the unison. The longer you work together with someone, the tighter your unit becomes, like a fist, your fingers, each representing a person, or a unit of part of the actual band. And together, it's just like when you make a fist, it's so effortless and becomes so easy and just works so well together over a period of time. It's really cool to see. I really appreciate that. I think that's one of the coolest things when I'm watching someone perform live, especially a group that's been together for like many years. Like I think these guys are like originally a 70s group or something, I think. But yeah, man, it's just cool to see. I always tell you guys, like same with Queen and Metallica and all these great groups that are still going strong after all these years. I love seeing that, because to me, living your passion isn't something that should have to stop just because you've reached a certain age. It should be something that, as long as it's still your passion that you feel passionate about, that you should be going out and continuing to enjoy your passion while still being able to share it with others. Because, in the music world, that's one of the gifts, is that we get to also be blessed and benefit from these other great artists' passion, so I like this song though. It's pretty dope. Let's keep going. That beautiful piano, the strings, oh, that's magic. Man, it's crazy. Just that feel of being on the train right now in this video here is really, it brings back some memories when I was living in Japan, because Japan, their train system is crazy, dude. They've got this mad subway system and train system network. They got the bullet trains and everything. And Japan was the only time in my entire life that I ever rode a train. It was like the way that they're set up over there, the train makes more sense than anything. Like it is just so efficient the way they've got it set up. The stations, like if you wanted to go, like we would, instead of sometimes instead of driving or taking I used to have all my motorbikes over there and stuff as well. Like instead of doing that, sometimes if you were wanting to go shopping in Akihabara, which is like this electronics area where they've got all the dope freaking stuff, or if you was going to Harajuku or Shibuya, Shinjuku, like these are all like really popular shopping areas, and like they've got everything there in all these different areas like that. Sometimes it was easier to just jump on a train, because the train, you get out literally in the middle of all of that, and you don't have to worry about trying to chase down parking or paying all the crazy parking. And especially if you're even going down to the other side of Japan and hopping on a bullet train, those things reach up to like 300 kilometers. They're usually traveling around 306 kilometers or something crazy like that down the road, like just like mad fast, man. And it's an experience, and we're talking clean trains, like clean. When I was on the bullet train over there, like we was in because I was actually going to perform. I was actually on tour and going down. I didn't want to fly. I try to avoid flying as much as possible. So I took the bullet train down to the other side of the country, and I had this VIP car. Like they literally have these cars that are VIP, like, and I'm talking about like with hotel rooms on the actual train. I was in a mini hotel room, gold taps, and like it was classy, dude. It was nice. It was like all clean, and you would have thought you was in a nice hotel and stuff. So it's an experience, man. Like it's actually really cool. If you've never experienced it, you've got to experience it at least once in your life. I think Japan is the perfect place to experience train riding at its best. Like their system is just really dope. But avoid the mornings if you're going on the regular trains, like the express trains in the morning, like the ones that are geared towards the morning rush and things, because like you will be a sardine in the mornings. You can't move. It's like this, seriously, everyone is side to side. You can't move, like not even like this. You're literally, they pack them in. They even trying to push you and squeeze you in so the door can close. That happens in the morning. So yeah, avoid peak hour when people are going to work. You won't enjoy the train then. I've gotten lost on this train ride. I really felt like I was on this train, man. I'm like, man, hurry, where are we going? Come on, let's get there. Let's go. Let's keep going. This is fun. I was enjoying the train ride, man. That was my stop. You just passed my stop. That was the other thing I used to like when in Japan, the train conductor, they announce all the stops, and it would go, so they say like this, Shinjuku gozaimasu. And they ring the bell. Dun, dun, dun. It's an experience. We made it. Dope. That was a dope song. I actually really liked how the person who made this video decided to throw the train footage in. That was a treat. That was a lot of fun, man. I just couldn't help but remember those cool train rides I had in Japan. It's such an experience. And I don't like public transport. I don't do public transport. I'm not a public transport person, but when I was in Japan, it was one of those things you had to experience. It was just like, you had to experience it at least once, dude. Yeah, super cool. And I was saying, like, man, it was, man, so many memories. I got so many stories I got to share with you guys still. Because for you guys don't know, like, I went to high school in Japan. And I used to ride freestyle BMX, do all the tricks and the ramp and the vert and stuff. So we go to competitions, and I even had a sponsor at one stage. I was pretty dope, man. I was pretty dope until I crashed and wiped out. And Mom told me I couldn't ride anymore, and ended up in a coma. That was good. 7 days of not being able to move. Yeah, okay. So anyways, we'd be going to these tournaments and things, and I remember one time I had my bikes on the train. We was going to this tournament on the train, and these Japanese people, it was Japanese, two ladies over sitting, started talking, and they were like, oh, these foreigners come over here, they call foreigners gaijins. Gaijin, coming over here and thinking they own the trains and own the show, and just talking like negative crap and stuff. And little did they know that I understood what they were saying. So they're over there saying all this negative stuff, and just talking all kinds of smack. And when we got time to get ready to get off the train, I walked over to them and I said in perfect Japanese, hey, you should be careful what you say. You never know who may understand what you're saying. And they got so red. They were blushing up a storm. They were like just so freaking embarrassed. And see, Japanese people now on the flip side, even though they were talking that smack, I don't want to make it sound like they were doing it in a, they were just kind of conversational. If you're with your friend and you say stuff sometimes, I think it was more that, oh, look at those foreigners with their stupid bikes on the train, kind of situation. And we didn't have, it was not like we were riding them. I mean, we even had I think we even had like the front wheel off or something. Like, it didn't even look, it wasn't already put together, and we just pushing them around, like, But the other thing was about Japanese people is they're very apologetic type of people. They're like, especially if they're caught out on something, they feel so bad and so sorry. So they're like, oh, sumimasen, gomenasai, oh, sumimasen, and they're bowing and saying sumimasen, and gomenasai, meaning like, excuse me, I'm so sorry, that kind of thing, And it was really just, it was such a flip to see that, because it was like they went from zero to hero in a few seconds. You know what I mean? It was crazy to see that transition. But Japanese people are really nice people. They're really well-mannered, really polite, really kind. They really care about people. I've only had great experiences. I have nothing but beautiful things to say about the people of Japan. One of my home away from home type of places. I absolutely love Japan. Super awesome country. Highly recommend you go there. I can't give Japan enough praise. It's a super place. But anyways, this song, super song, really enjoyed it. You know, you're gonna get some good praise from me when you've got that mad piano sound playing, just the way that he's just playing through those keys. Come on, dude. You already know. I was already hooked in the very moment that started. You start a song like that with me, I'm going to be hooked. They had the little trumpet in there for a little extra measure as well, something that you don't hear a lot of. Well, I don't hear a lot of these days in a lot of, you know, more pop rock type songs. You don't really hear people busting out the trumpet anymore. But back in, you know, 70s and 80s, you know, you would hear someone bust out trumpet in a song that you would think was more of a rock type pop song. In particular, rock songs is kind of weird to find the trumpet happening, I think, in, you know, well, in recent times. I can't think of a song that I've heard the trumpet in a very long time, except unless it's one of these songs that came back from 70s or 80s, you know. Don't really, yeah, you don't really, I mean, and I guess it's genre specific. Obviously, if you're listening to more blues and things like that, you know, I'm sure there's probably some modern releases where the trumpet, the sax, all those things are still prevalent in those pieces. But you know, not in rock and pop. I don't really hear it ever. I can't remember the last time I heard a song that there was suddenly this dope trumpet solo or something, you know. I don't know. But anyways, there's so much music out there, and I could be wrong. There could be people releasing rock music with trumpets and all kinds of stuff out there. I'm sure there is someone being experimental and coming up with some cool sounds with trumpets these days and infusing it in a modern way. And yeah, there's so much music. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you. This was a dope request. Supertramp Rudy, Supertramp Legends. They are a group that's also kind of stood the sands of time, you know, still doing what they're doing, and I love that. That's awesome. And guys, yeah, look, we're gonna end this as always. Remember, each one to the fullest. Keep it off tap. We're out. In case I don't want to freaking fall and drop everything on film, that just sucks. Alright guys, we're going to do a little missions right now. Alright, this is just for you guys. We're gonna get out of here! successful. We gotta get out of here. I'll catch you guys later for another vlog.